going back to the ice water pool. But firstly, look at these clouds. They look very interesting. So, you might be wondering, why am I going to this ice pool? Let me just turn my music off. Why am I going to this ice water dip thing? Well, cold water is actually really, really good for you for a huge number of reasons. Mainly reducing inflammation. Reduces inflammation in your body in a huge way, very rapidly as well. It also promotes good healthy blood flow, a whole bunch of different things. That and the fact that it's a willpower exercise as well means it's pretty much a really healthy habit, and it's also, because it's in nature, this water, and not just in in your house, this is actually going to ground you as well. So without going too much into the benefits of grounding and without you thinking I'm crazy, well, research it for yourself if you're curious about the benefits and effects of grounding. Basically, it just allows you to discharge the free radicals in your body that are built up as a result of you metabolizing food. The oxidization process that happens results in free radicals, basically particles running around that have nothing to bond to, so they just cause loads of cellular chaos, which long term leads to chronic diseases and injuries. Anyway, by grounding yourself, you discharge those free radicals. It's very good for you. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to this ice water pool, and I'm going to show you a bit more in detail about how to get there. So this is in Bansko, and so basically what I'll do is I'll drop when I edit this video, I'll drop a pin on the map where I am exactly now and which direction I'm walking towards. But you want to walk towards this tower, or I'll tell you what, easiest way of looking at this, wherever you are, walk towards the ski lift, the gondola, which is there, okay? Walk towards that, or if you see this tower, walk towards the tower and then go towards the ski lift, and you're aiming to go up and follow this river, the river that runs through the entire town. You want to follow that river up. So I'll put more detailed instructions as we get nearer to it, but that's basically what we're trying to do. We're trying to get to that river and to where it forms this infinity pool type thing nearer the ski lift. So the one thing that's super easy to find in Bansko is a ski lift, which you will see it's at the end of the town. Recognise the bridge, the tower, and the car park here. And you see the ski rental centre, which is the gondola, and then the gondola goes up to the start of the Pirin mountain hiking trails and things like that. So to find this infinity pool, come here, and then you're going to walk. I'll take you through the entire journey, but don't worry. But you're going to walk towards the gondola, and then we want to find this road here and go up that road, basically towards the gondola in that direction. And then you'll come to this bit where you have Kempinski Hotel, the gondola over there, and you want to walk up this road, up the hill, towards where you can see the gondola going up the mountain there. And if you see here, this river, you should still be on the same road. This means you're on the right track, you're following this river up. This might even be coming from the river we're going to. And now you'll come to a fork in the road, where you can see here, it says horse riding. And yeah, you want to just keep going up the main road, not the small one off to the side. Although there's a few hiking trails over there you can go to. You want to keep going up this main road. Don't turn left here, where there's all these signposts. Keep going straight. Now what you'll notice is that this road doesn't have a walking footpath on it. So just be careful of the cars, try not to get run over. Anyway, you keep walking up here, and then pretty soon you'll see a turning to the right. I'll show you in a second, after I've shown you these beautifully straight trees. And you can see here the gondola is still going up, so you're still following that direction towards the where the gondola goes to. And then you'll come to this. Several options you can go, okay? You want to find this path here with this rock. I actually made a slight mistake. It's just a bit further up. So you actually need to find where these two rocks are here. It's quite a dangerous place to cross the road actually. Two rocks. You walk through these two rocks and that's when you know you're there. So you walk through here. The forest will start to look the same after a while. And then same thing. Follow the sound of the water. Pretty hard to mistake it. Can't believe I went the wrong way just back there. And then you go down here. There's a ton of pine cones on the ground. And then this is pretty much it. It's not very well advertised, and you wouldn't know that it's anything other than a river unless, well, I told you. But this is where you go. And wow, it looks like they've chopped this tree down since I was last here the other day. And so you go here, you will see the river. Now it looks like a dead end here, but what you do is you actually just climb this way. So basically it's just across here, just over this barrier of rocks. So all you do is climb across these rocks here as safely as you can, and then through the undergrowth here, and you'll come to the Bansko Infinity Pool, the free Bansko Infinity Pool. Looks like a few other people have found it as well, and this is it. Perfect. There are probably several others all the way along there, but this is the one we're going to go to today. And in fact you could also dip in the ice water anywhere along there, all the way along. This is the Bansko Infinity Pool, and I have to say it's beautiful. This is ice cold water, probably about 5 to 10 degrees depending on when you come. And the reason I'm just sitting here, I'm actually letting my socks dry because they got a bit wet as I was walking around here. I'm just letting my things dry, and yeah, this is a beautiful place. By the way, this is completely free. This entire area, of course, is in nature. It's just in the middle of the forest. I think this is some sort of water filter system or a dam or something, but it forms, what you can see there, a natural, well, semi-natural infinity pool, and it's at least free. But the main benefits, the main reason that you would want to actually come here is because the water is so cold. The water's at 5 or 10 degrees, which makes it perfect for ice water immersion therapy, ice therapy, or hydrotherapy, whatever you want to call it. And the idea is basically you just go and submerge your body in this water for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how many times you've done this before. I would not advise to start with 5 minutes. I'd actually advise to start with maybe 30 seconds. Because for a lot of people, you know, when you start doing this, 30 seconds is more than enough. It's really cold. So yeah, you're naturally going to find it very difficult when you start. But you can build your way up to doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, or if you're a Wim Hof fan, like I am, you can build yourself up to 20 minutes or even half an hour. And what you'll notice, I hope you can hear me by the way over the sound of this water. Anyway, what you'll notice is that your body will start to feel actually kind of warm. And what that is that's your body forcing the blood to go to your internal organs. So your extremities will be actually, you know, ice cold, but your organs will be protected by your blood, your vascular system. And the idea behind this is that it trains your vascular system and makes it stronger. It forces you to improve your blood flow, and there's all sorts of crazy benefits that go along with that. I'm not going to get into them in this video, but this is where you would find the Bansko Infinity Pool. And I'll try and put a pin on the map, but failing that, you should be able to find this just with the directions I've given you. You know, as long as you've come to this forest and you can hear this stream, it's just a question of finding how you get to this, you know, area here where you can actually get into the water and it's deep enough to submerge yourself here. There seems to be a lot of sticks and things in the middle, but around the edges, completely clear water, crystal clear water actually. The only thing I would say is if you're going to be sitting or, you know, sunbathing on these rocks for some time, just bear in mind there are some spiders and scorpions crawling around. Only small ones, and they're probably not fatal, but they will give you a little sting if you're not careful. So especially, you know, if you've been sunbathing here and you've got your shoes and stuff, just give them a shake before, you know, normal travel procedures if you're in a place with insects and things like that. Just give them a shake before you put them back on. And try and sit on the big rocks so you can at least see things coming. You don't want to sit here, for example, because things could crawl out of all of these small rocks and give you a surprise. So yeah, I actually saw some skeletons of some scorpions that have died over on these rocks. And there's some there. There's a couple over there as well. And there's you know, little things like wasps and things like this. But yeah, they shouldn't be a problem. For the most part. If you're coming in winter, then they won't be here at all, so don't worry about it too much. And that's it from the Bansko Infinity Pool. Signing off. So go this way. Not much is the answer. But this is the Infinity Pool. And let's actually try and get a better shot of it over here. I love finding things like this that are free, because oh look, it's a lizard. Did you see that? Anyway, yeah, I love finding things like this that are free, because there's so much stuff that people charge for, and things like this in nature, you should never be charged for this. So let's walk along here dangerously. And this is the Infinity Pool. This is what makes it an Infinity Pool. Very cool. Alright, let's get out of here. On to the next thing. Next adventure. All right, now I'm actually going to finally go.